Good evening everybody and welcome to Fair Play Racing League. It's Friday night, it's Division 2 and it's Round 6 France. Tonight streamer is RSF on Raikkonen and I am with, once again as last week, Dean. Hello Dean.
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm very well thank you, and yourself?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good.
Good. Well, you had your turn as well as I had my turn last night. How did it go for you? For me, it was pretty much a solemn effort. I lost it and crashed.
Yeah, my race was very unfortunate. I had really good qualifying, right behind you, of course, in P5.
Yeah.
But the safety car around, I think it was lap 12, just ruined my whole strategy, and it forced me to go on those hard tires until the end of the race, and I just couldn't do it.
No. It was a very hard race. Obviously, my error was I did 4 laps on my mediums in Q2 and completely didn't realise that I'm starting on those tyres, so they were pretty shot at the start of the race anyway. Had some interesting battles over a few people with the safety car. Ooh, are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Yeah, I'm seeing some rain.
Indeed. Right, okay. So, round 6. Division 2, France. Now, let's just have a quick chat about the track. It is an absolute belter of a track, to be fair. It's got a huge, massive, long straight. Circuit de Paul Ricard came back on the F1 calendar in 2018, I do believe, for the first time.
Yes.
Obviously, race before that was Magny-Cours in 2008. Track consists of 15 corners. A very long straight, which is separated by the chicane for turns 8 and 9. And then you've got the very long sweeping section of sector 3 where the DRS detection 2 DRS zones on this track as well. One on the start finish straight and one on the back straight before the first chicane. So, with it being wet, we're not going to see very fast times, I don't believe, right now. So let's have a look. Who we got out braving the track at the moment? Okay, so there's Matty BX and the Red Bull, as well as got an Aston Martin. It looks like what I can see is a William. No, it is a Williams of Swizzler out as well. He'll be the first one to set a flying lap as well. Wet conditions around France, not too good, is it?
No, I wonder what the times are going to be. I think they're going to set around a 1:39 if they're really fast.
Yeah, no, by all means. 1:39 if they're really fast, whereas like in dry conditions we were like seeing yesterday 10-11 seconds quicker than that. So who we got out on the stream? All 5 viewers. Hopefully everything's all hunky-dory and tickety-boo with the stream and audio and sound quality. Obviously if there's any issues I will do my best to control and fix it at my end. So Swizzler, we'll just follow him on the TV cam whilst he starts a lap. So this is your first year of league racing completely, isn't it, Dean?
Yeah.
Right, okay, so you won't have past experiences of the game, of the track on previous games, because obviously with F1 2021, the curbs are not as forgiving as what they used to be, shall we say.
Yeah.
And the complete handling model for wet weather has transformed entirely. Anyone who knows me and raced with me in wet conditions will know that I'm pretty fast in the wet and nearly unbeatable. I'm not saying that I am not unbeatable, but obviously there are faster drivers than me. But even on this game, it has got me challenged, and I am struggling a wincy bit to get hold of the wet weather handling model.
I don't know, I'm feeling pretty good with the handling model actually.
I like the challenge that it brings, don't get me wrong. Absolutely love the challenge. It does feel more real. Well, from what I see on TV to what I feel on the track, like on my sim, on my wheel and everything, it does feel or look realistic, and I think it feels that way as well. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens as well next month when they bring out the new handling model for the game for obviously average Joe customer users. Right, Sizzler coming across the line now. Over in the 40s, he's going to come across a 42.8. So not bad for a Bancalat. Obviously, track's still very green out there. Is that a McLaren? No, that is not a McLaren that I see coming across the start-finish line. It was an Aston Martin of Skivid. Is it going to go faster? Not quite. 2 tenths off the time there. Now it's the Red Bull. 141. So he's found quite a lot of time there compared to Swizzlers.
Yeah.
Right, that's the Alpine. He's invalidated, so it's not going well for him. I can see Locker now. Locker's actually starting an outlap. Right, let's ride on board with RSF1 Locker in the Ferrari. Didn't have much luck in last week's race, did he? Wall of Champions.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. Obviously a little bit squirrely there coming through the chicane. Now into turns 3, 4. Got to be so gentle on the power as well for this section. The back end is so light on the car. We'll see what I mean. But looks like Locker's got a good hold for the intermediate tyres there. He's got a lift for this, whereas in the dry it is flat out. So down he comes now. We can normally get DRS through this, but obviously it's just going to be pure Ferrari grunt power. Hard on the brakes at the 450 metre board. Down into third gear now for this one, then drop into second. Keep as tight to the chicane, but don't go on apex. It's very slippery. Get a good exit now out of turn 9. Down the second part of the long straight. I'll have a look in a minute. And then around the long sweep of turn 11, dropping through the gears as well, being ever so fragile with that throttle. Remember, it does work both ways. Nicely controlled there. Turn 13 and 14 now from Lockett. Try and get the car to sweep in as you come round turn 12, sorry. Now around the long left right-hander of turn 13. Now 14, cut the corner. Well, don't cut the corner. Let the car pull in. Don't cut the corner on the apex because it will invalidate. Now turn 15. Gentle on the throttle. Oh, a little bit of back end slide out there. Hard on the power now. Track does look like it's getting better as well. Cross the line. It's a 142.7 there. That little them slides and slips there. But if he keeps on going, I think he's got more time in that.
Definitely. So I have here some confirmation from the AlphaTauri garage saying there's a 24% of rain in the race.
24% chance of rain in the race?
Yeah.
Very, very interesting.
And they also say it should probably be cleared by Q2.
Okay. I wonder if it's going to get soft territory towards the end of this session. That could cause quite a bit of a panic.
Definitely.
Drivers. Because looking at the conditions from what I'm seeing, it does look like the rain is getting lighter. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, the raindrops seem less, but the track is of course still wet. So we might see faster times, but not sure if we can go on the softer compounds yet.
No. It's nowhere near dry tyre territory yet at all. Without doubt, it's still intermediate territory. They will still definitely be the fast tyre, but you've got a couple of people sitting in the garage, sitting on softs. Now, are they waiting to bide their time? I wonder. So, unless they're not qualifying for whatever reasons, I don't know. So, in comes the Alpine of Charlie. An Astro Beast in the Aston Martin. Looks like he is invalidated on his first flying lap there. OB13 is now coming out in his McLaren. He's trying the soft tyres. Optimistic.
Oh, wow.
That is very, very optimistic. But I would say so, Sergeant. He is being the guinea pig. There's no way he can have that much grip.
No, I don't think so.
Be interested to see when the tyre's under load. Wait, actually, maybe. I did see a little bit of sideways action there coming out of the out of turn 9 from the McLaren. This is going to be the interesting one. Round here, turns 10 and 11. As it decelerates. Get some. So tentative on the throttle there as well. I mean, I think this geezer might just have worked some magic here.
Yeah, definitely, but still he's going to want to go out again because the track does look pretty clear now, so he can go faster.
And look, the rain stopped. And DRS is on. The guinea pig might have just pulled a trump card. Right, let's stay with OB for this one. Because this is now... Anyone who's still out on intermediates, got 7 minutes left, so they've got plenty of time. But if they're not halfway through a lap, and also as well, if the track is drying and they're still out on intermediates, tearing it around, they're going to cook so quickly. And completely wreck them. Yeah, look at half the paddock, Dean. They're all now switching to softs.
Yeah, definitely. And I saw the McLaren just set a purple sector 1. So.
And according to inside information from Sergeant, dryers are like 7 seconds quicker than on the Delta. So, anyone who's out on intermediates, I would advise getting back in and putting a set of softs on. Because that's what you're going to need to get through, I'm afraid. Okay, so Astro Boost has gone fastest on the intermediates. Now, he's now got to do an in-lap on those intermediates. That's not going to be pretty on a drying track. You basically lose all grip on intermediates on a dry track.
Yep, absolutely destroy those tires.
What we're going to get OB come across the line at 1:33.9. I think there's more time in that. Obviously, at the start of his lap, he was on pretty damp track. So he's going to have to come in quite quickly if he's going to have to do another run. So out lap now, Matty in the Red Bull. Track's going to get very interesting now, Dean. So eyes and ears everywhere, my friend.
Yeah, it's just gonna be. I wonder what. Yeah, of course. I was gonna say I wonder what David and Astro are gonna do, but you know they have to go on the softs.
Absolutely. So Astro's going to be wanting to hurl his car into the pits as fast as he can as well. Notch down the fuel if you put out a heavy fuel load, and then get cracking on with a lap. Long lap as well, France. You're looking about a 1:29 flying. And he comes into the bits. Also, what's going to be interesting to see in this race as well is how many people in the race are going to get caught out by the extra slow pit lane of France.
Yeah, that was definitely hard. I had to practice that yesterday a couple of times.
You must always leave us a space and just slow right down for it. It's a short pit lane, it's an old pit lane, so it's got the 38 miles per hour speed limit, I think, which I think is about 50k.
Yeah.
I'm good. Right,
so,
okay. Go on.
The tier 1, they're around just the pace laps during the race, which is around the 1:31. So I think we'll be see about that.
Yeah.
Maybe 32.
Matty's just invalidated at the first attempt around at the chicane. That is a hard, tricky corner to master. Right, okay, so is on a good lap on the start of the lap. I can see a Ferrari. It's Greg's. I'm not being biased here, but it's the person that I've caught. First one, it's the Ferrari of Greg. Let's see what he can produce on a dry track. Not set a lap yet. He stayed in, bided his time. So he had a lot of data to look at and study from other drivers to see where they are going fastest and in what sectors, and also probably sitting there watching it as well, see how they handle the corners. Cross Kerry there goes fastest with a 130 dead, almost just 4 thousandths off the 130 dead. Right, opens the DRS now down the back straight, approaching turn 8 and 9. 29's there now, Dean.
Wow, that's really fast.
Track evolution, my friend, track evolution. And soft tyres on a track like this are rapid. Right, turn 10, full throttle now, no need to lift. Nice smooth action there from Gregors. Now turn 11. Exited beautifully. Turn 12, decelerate through the gears and let the car come in. On fourth gear early there to save wheel spin. Now around turn 13, approaching turn 14. Brake as you go into the corner for this one. It's such a tricky corner. Scotsman's gone even faster than Williams with 129.3. What is Greg going to do as he rides the apex on the exit now? Turn 15, opens the DRS and comes down the start finish line. 130.
Invalidated.
Oh, I didn't see that.
It's very unfortunate.
Very unfortunate there. Looked like to be a half decent lap as well. Right.
Yep.
Sargent in the AlphaTauri. The Honda Power Unit time. Time to ride on board with car number 91 as he comes in now. Turn 1 and turn 2. Down the hill. Nicely done there from Sargent. Long bout of power, down this short straight into turn 3. Carry as much speed as you can. Drop it into 5th. Then down into 3rd. Into turn 4. Turn 5 down into, keeps it in 3rd, doesn't want to light up the rear end. Turn 6 now, long sweeper, and then into turn 7 before you approach the straight now. Purple sector 1 there from Sargent, opens the DRS now, gets a little bit shaky on the exit from turn 7 as well as he now comes down the straight and approaches turn 8 and 9. The chicane to break up this long, massive straight. Cuts the entries beautifully there. Whoa, some connection issues there by the looks of it from Sargent, and then exits turn 9 beautifully. Last straight now before he comes the long sweep and right-hander of turn 10. Flat out there from Sargent. Now how much speed is going to carry through turn 11? Down to 7th, 6th, 5th, 4th for the extra rotation. Into 5th now. Oh no, he holds 4th for a long time there and then decelerate for turn 12. Keeps it in 4th, doesn't want to light up the rear end. Nice smooth exit around turn 13 now. Approaching turn 14. Scotsman has retired from the session in the pit lane, so he's happy with his time that is set. Okay, Sargent now opens DRS, exits turn 15 beautifully there. Keeps the left hand side of the car straight as possible, get the fastest line down the corner. It's a 129.5 P4.
Oh.
Yep. Very good lap there from Sargent. It looks like a lot. And Cross Kerry goes fastest in the Alfa Romeo, 128.9. Cracking lap there from Cross Kerry.
So we got David and Squivet coming around the final corner.
Squivet, where are you? There you are. Goes P11. Okay, so how long left of this session and who is it? Oh, this is it, guys. So Gregors and Kachow. Chow chow! Whoa! Now in his Alfa Romeo coming around turn 12. Rides the apex beautifully there, doesn't lose too much time for turn 13. Hard on the power and carries the speed into turn 15 now. Made me lose my corners. Nicely done on the apex there, so not to lose time. This is going to look like going to be a cracker lap from Chow Chow. Goes fastest for 128.8.
Wow.
Good evening, Mr. Scotsman. How are you, sir? Sitting there comfortably in P3, I hope. Pouring a beer from your homemade brewery. Right, so that's a nice lap there from... Right, who is on a lap and in danger zone? David Lowface. Ooh, it's going to be touch and go. Can he make it through? He's now coming round the last corner. Can the Mercedes not get knocked out in Q1? Oh, by the skin of his teeth, he's through. So Fish Sticks, Gregors and Astro Beast are out. Okay, so Scotsman there saving his tyres. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's a very, very close qualifying session here. Let me just quickly no, that one. Quickly do this for you. The timing there is so close. And so eliminated from Q1 is Gregors, Fish Sticks, and Astro Beast. The rest of the 15 are through, but 0.094 between the two Alfa Romeo drivers. That's a good team up.
Definitely, they're looking very strong for this this race.
Yeah, they are looking very, very strong. And also Chow as well. It's his first week back in League Racing, and I'm sure that everyone knows about it as well. That he got the good news from his doctors and everything. So congratulations, my good friend. Right, okay. Qualifying 2. We are dry. So, France. Thing about France is the softs are like chocolate.
Definitely.
They're so good and sweet, but only last very short amounts of time. No, I'm not going to go any further on that one. Sorry, mind getting a little bit sidetracked then. Where was I? Okay, so Scotsman out on track first. Not mucking about here from the Scottishman. Yeah, so as I was saying about the tyres. So it is... They don't last very long at all around France. The degradation of this circuit is massively huge. So you're going to probably see a lot of people try to get through on the mediums. Now, what I like about tracks like France is that it does bring out two types of racer. Ones that want to be up the front at all costs, or the ones that are clever enough to think of their strategy before their own pride. Be interested to see, wouldn't it be, Dean?
Yeah, definitely. And I think yesterday in Q2, I think I chose the Pride, going out in the softs in Q2.
I was kind of like thinking strategy, but then the strategy kind of went out of my head because the tyres were getting better at the time. So I could go faster. And then realising, oh damn, I'm starting on these. Shit.
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. Like, I went out on the softs, and I was like, oh wait, I gotta start on these tires. So I just continued, and eventually it kind of made my strategy, but of course, as I said, the safety car just blew my race.
So, Scotsman in the Williams. Now, be interested to see what he does here. Now, I have an inkly feeling that he is going to, on the last corner, completely back out the lap. I might be wrong. I might completely...
I already invalidated.
So my theory is probably true. I'm so clever. It's great. Okay, right, so he's invalidated, so he's not going to be asked about setting a time. Okay, so we've got, right, first one out on medium tyres. Right, here we go on track. So David Lowface, he's going to be the first one to start a flying lap on mediums. Let's ride on board now with the Mercedes driver as he comes down the start-finish straight. Now, has he switched the tyres on enough? Has he got him up to temperature for the first two turns? Let's find out now as he powers down the start-finish straight. ERS full on beans. Drops to 5th gear, slightly a half hesitant on the power, but it does get through. 7th gear now. Does he hold it in 7th, go up to 8th before he approaches turn 3? Does go into 8th, carries the speed with 5th gear, down to 3rd, ride the apex of turn 4. Turn 5, get it on nicely, and then smooth on the power. Turn 6 and turn 7. Try to carry the speed, looks a bit juddery there from the Mercedes driver, but doesn't seem to bother him too much. DRS open now as you come down the long straight, approaching turns 8 and 9. Now it's about carrying the speed into turn 8, and how much of that can you just control into turn 9. Here we go. Kisses the apex on the inside beautifully there. 29.9 there on the medium tyres from Stroganoff. Or Sergeant, sorry, Stroganoff. I'm hungry. So now, here we go. Turn 10. Oh, that little bit slide there from the Mercedes. Doesn't look to be as planted what it does in real life, but he's got hold of it. Turn 11, rides the apex on the exit, and then into turn 12. Can he carry it into the corner? Yes, he does. Doesn't get too early on the power, so he doesn't lose the back end. A little bit wide there on the turn 13, now turn 14. Carry it in, let the car come in, sweep the corner, and then sweep round for turn 15. Excellently done there from the Mercedes driver, David Lowface. DRS wide open now, power on maximum. Down the start-finish straight with a 1:30.6. That's not bad there from the Mercedes driver.
Definitely.
Oof.
So, do you think we'll be seeing anybody that wants to play safe and going out on the soft tires just to make it through to Q3?
We won't find out that one until, I'd say, with 5 minutes left of the session. Because obviously you've now got Cutler, Kachow, Crosskerry, Locker, and Swizzler now on outlaps. Now they're going to be in a bit of an advantage in one way, because if the track's got some more rubber down on it now, so the track evolution is going to play into their favour. But should they have an error on their lap, invalidation, worst case scenario, crash and retire from the session. Let's wish that hope's on no one. Sorry, sneezed. Then it's going to compromise them a bit, because then they might then be inclined to either do a second run on the medium tyres, which could be quite costly later on in the race, or come in and do softs to hards in the race. But then that strategy is at high risk of being ruined by safety cars, and it's league racing, it's Xbox League racing, and safety cars are kind of a little bit of a guarantee 9 times out of 10. So let's see what Swizzler in the Williams can do on his first flying lap now. So, moment of truth for the driver. Can he set the lap in 1, or will he need another go? Executed there though through turns 1 and 2. Turn 3 and turn 4. Seems to be quite at one with the Williams. Nice move there through turn 6. Now on the power for turn 7. Nice from the Williams driver, right on board now as he comes up the long straight and the second DRS zone of the circuit. Approaching the chicane now of turn 8 and 9. Carry the speed in, a little bit of speed lost on the bounce of the apex there. Drops the second for the extra rotation. Gets a good exit out though, but I think that earlier mistake in turn 8 may have cost him a little bit of time there. Now approaching turn 10. No need to brake, just carry the speed through. Does there in the Williams. Turn 12 now. Turn 11, sorry. Ooh, lost my maths. Been following Codemasters too long. And then turn 12. Yellow flag on the long straight, so that's people on the slow lap. Swizzler now, turn 14, and now coming into turn 15. Last corner of the circuit goes ever so wide. That's going to cost him awfully. He's going to have to do another run. Yeah, P9. I don't think that's going to quite cut the mustard there, my good friend. Right, Locker. He's in the pits. He must have been validated or something, but he's gone into the pits. Scotsman's now on his outlet. Ka-chow, where are you? Coming around turn 12, turn 11 now. Right, as the Alfa Romeo, has he got the minerals to make it count? Has he put the right fuel in? Here we go. DRS open. Down the line. 26, 27, 28, 29. Oh, ho, ho!
Wow.
29.4 on mediums. Well done, Ka-chow. Locker is out on mediums again, so he's trying again. So cross camera, invalidation. Watch. I can see a Renault as Cutler Inter on a flying lap in the Alpine on medium. Oh no, he's on his in lap. Right, moment of truth.
Scotsman.
Yes, Scotsman. Forgot about him a little bit. Sorry. How could I forget about the man himself, the flying Scotsman? Let's hope all that Heineken he's been drinking is not going to weigh him down too much. Looking good there in the Williams garage there from Scotsman. Riding on board now. Into the corner, now on the power. Keep it to the left for the fastest line. DRS open. Give it the full beans, good sir, and it's a 137. He's in danger. He's in danger. He's gonna.
Yeah, definitely.
Right, if he's got the fuel for it, he. Oh no, he can come if he hosses it round. Or will he treat this as a harvesting lap and go again? Right. OB is out on soft and on a flyer. So OB, I think, is going to hell with strategy. I want to be up there. Be interesting to see what the benchmark's going to be on softs as well, because that will give us a good gauge as well of what we can expect the medium runners to have to get. So around now comes OB in the McLaren, carrying speed around turn 14. Oh, he's in the pits. He's aborted. Interesting. So everyone set their best time on mediums, without a doubt. Scotsman is going again, as I had expected, so he's going to have to do a second run on those mediums. Not ideal, but hopefully he can improve. He's right on board now as he comes out of the exit of turn 2 now. Hard on the power as he keeps the car as straight as possible to get as much frontline speed as he comes into turn 3. Then turn 4, rides the apex in third gear beautifully there. Sweep round for turn 4. That's R5, sorry, and then turn 6. Purple sector 1 there from Scotsman. Into turn 7 now, sweep round, carry the speed through, open the steering, and hard on the power. DRS wide open. Ka-chow is happy with what he set. That's him done for Q2. Frontline speed, 206 miles an hour from the Williams. Good exit there from turn 9. Keep the car to the left so that you carry the speed and take the shortest route possible as you approach the long sweep and right-hander of turn 10. Beautifully done there from Scotsman, and carry speed into turn 11 now. And then decelerate down to 4th for the rotation. Get in the corner, 5th gear as soon as you can so you don't light up the rear end. Carry the gearing down now into 3rd gear for turn 12. Around turn 13. Got it hooked up nicely there from Scotsman. Ride the apex beautifully there, shortest corner possible way, and into turn 15 now. Excellent exit there, carries the speed. DRS open. This is going to be a good lap. It's got to be in the 29s, surely. Crosses the line, it's a 1:31. P5, that's the best he can do. It might just be enough.
Yeah, we got Charlie and OB out on out laps that are out of the top 10, and then I see Cross Curry, Matty, and Juno out on out laps.
Yeah. What I think the guys in the top 10 are doing, Locker has called it a day, so he won't be improving. So what I think the guys out on softs who are currently in the safe zone, they're just out patrolling, ready to pounce if they need to. Skivid's retired, Force Maneuvers retired, so Locker's at danger, so is... Yeah, all these guys could be at danger. This is going to be an interesting climax to Q2. Matty's sitting in P6 at the moment. He's quite happy. Scotsman, that's him done. P5 is the best he can do. So he's got a hope, I think, that these guys on the softs that are currently out defending don't have to improve and knock him down the order. He's going to be praying a little bit. May the gods of Heine be true to him. Right. Who's going to be the first one to lay the gauntlet down? It's going to be Swizzler out of these two. So, at the moment, Matty Boy should be on a fly, should be responding on a flying lap. Oh, he's invalidated. That's him done. He can't defend. He's in the pits. So, Cross Kerry, he should be on a flyer as well, ready to pounce the defence, because we have now got Swizzler into Sector 3 now. Which I hope he's not going to get held up by... I can't see who that is in front of him just as yet.
In front of?
Yeah. Is that the other Williams? No, it can't be, because the other Williams is in the pits. It's the Alpine. Oh! Swizzler's done. So, what's Charlie Boy gonna... What's Obi gonna do? Obi's gonna finish his lap. David's... Charlie's through. Ooh, very nice there. He's gone P4, but he's compromised his strategy. Right. David Lowface on mediums. He won't... Well, unless he's got something under the bag there. No, he's moving out of the way. That is it. That is all she wrote. Cross Carry can safely abort his lap. Save the tyres. Yep. And he does. Don't set that lap, because you'll just bin your strategy. That's all she wrote. Q2 over and done with. Very, very nice there from the drivers. So it looks like a lot of them had their wits about them and kept it for their calls about them and gone with strategy rather than pride.
Yeah, I'm pretty surprised about that, but no, I think they're all thinking about safety car maybe, so...
Yeah, that's very, very true. Safety car. That's always not a guarantee. Okay, so that's all she wrote for qualifying 2. Right, viewers, place your bets and place them now. It's time to put the gamble out for pole position. Ka-chow for turn 1. Do you mean P1, Scotsman? There we go, guys. Look at the timings there. Very nice lap set there from the medium runners. And the 29.4, 29.9 and the 29... Ka-chow, 4 tenths faster than the AlphaTauri of Biddle, sorry. Impressive. Most impressive. Oh, Ka-chow for tier 1. I see. So, Sergeant reckons that Ka-chow's going to get pole by 0.6 of a second. It could be track dependent as well, my friends, so don't, I wouldn't say too much just yet, but hey ho, it is one of those things that we can all soon find out. Got the race to go, anything can happen in the race. 1 lap pace is nothing without good race etiquette and strategy.
I'm looking forward to this qualifying session.
Me too. So, go on. Who are you plundering? Who's your plunder on? Pole position.
Well, definitely Kachow, seeing his pace from Q2. And maybe right behind that the Alphas, and maybe Scotsman will surprise me.
Scotsman don't muck about when he's out in a qualifying session, does he? He gets out on track. Bang first. No one's getting that pride before him.
Yeah, I remember in Canada when he set the fastest lap. Very surprisingly.
But no, it can be a disadvantage to come out on track first. Like, I've always found, like, the later you go, especially in Q3 as well, the later you go, the tyres just seem so much more easy to switch on. Looks like we've got an interesting little scrap here between the McLaren and Scotsman. Quite close here, so just be careful of each other, guys. You are on outlaps. But the McLaren is right on the gearbox. 2 Mercedes power units. Yeah, Scotsman's going to... Oh, no, boys. Don't be silly. Come on. So, the McLaren wants to be along the line first. Very, very well then, Obi. Let's hope you don't invalidate for this one, because you have now got my undivided attention as we jump on board now with the proprietor machine, the McLaren Mercedes power unit now, as it opens to DRS and comes down the start-finish line straight. Remember, the timing line is the start line for this track and the finish line. It's not the finish line and the start line, the same line across. Turn 1 executed lovely there with the McLaren, and then down approaching turn 3, carries as much speed as it comes down now into turn 3, carries speed down to 4th for rotation, into 3rd now, voids of the apex, carries speed though still into turn 4, turn 5 and turn 6, nice little bit of squeezing the throttle there, not letting the traction lose the traction there. Now coming down the long straight, heading towards the chicane. Can he carry the speed through into this first chicane? Looks like he does successfully. He's throwing this McLaren around like it's nothing. Into turn 9 and executed that beautifully. Down the second part of the straight now. I wish they made this straight all one long straight to see how fast these cars can go. Turn 10, turn 11 now, carry the speed, drops it down to 5th gear, wants to carry the speed, kisses the apex, goes wide on the exit to get the opens the corner up, down into 3rd gear now, car will pull itself in, to turn 12 now, turn 13. Nicely done there from OB, nice lap coming up here guys I think. Turn 14, car will pull itself back in there, squeezing the throttle there, and into turn 15, into 2nd gear, 3rd, 4th, 5th, DRS open, stay to the left hand side, keep the car as straight as possible, start coming across to the right hand side to get the racing line to 129.5, not bad for the first attempt. I need something that I can just have a constant drink to. Ka-chow!
Wow, 28.7.
Haha, Sergeant goes faster for 28.6.
Wow, that...
Looks like the drivers have arrived, but what's LDL Cutler going to do in the Alpine machine? It's its home Grand Prix. Goes P3. McLaren of Jenny Bain has just gone P3. Biddle's gone P3 as well in his AlphaTauri. What's the Red Bull and Matty going to do? Oh, he must have been validated. No, he's out late. Okay, fair enough. late bloomer there, right? Okay, and then Charlie is in the pit, so he is currently the only one on a flying lap now. I assume everyone's going to be pooting around the pits, pooting around the track to get in back into the pit lane to change for the set of qualifying tyres. Because remember, use that specially reserved for Q3, and if you've got a spare set of softs, don't use them, because if you do, you lose them, and you need like. A late safety car, slap on a slack softs and away you go. Fight for the fastest lap if you can as well. If you've got nothing else to lose.
I think Fardo did that yesterday.
Sorry?
I think Fardo went on the softs very late at the end of the race. So yeah, I don't know if it was, I think he had to pit, but he overtook me pretty easily.
Ooh. Looks like Matty Boy is not having fun around this track. He's invalidated again. Right, cross carry though. What's he on? He is, looks like he's on the in lap. Yep. Okay, looks like Scotsman went to do another run, but it's not worked out too well for him. Right, Red Bull, second attempt. He's on that left, right, and on that right hand side, like, oof, so close. Into turn 1 and 2 now. Oof. That was clenchingly close though. I thought he was going to lose it. Turn 5, 6, and turn 7. Don't go too wide because it won't be forgiven. Up the back straight now. DRS is open for the Red Bull. What's the Honda power unit? Oh, speaking of this, have you seen Red Bull's wing for Monza?
No, actually, I haven't. Something wrong with it.
Have you not seen how flat it? Oh my god! Look it up. It's practically flat. They may as well not have it, or not have DRS. Because what? Yeah, Emmett Sargent, it is absolute. It's pointless. Well, obviously it's not pointless. Surely it's doing something, but the extremes they have gone to. That's crazy.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you seen it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing is the DRS flap. But they were 4 tenths slower than Lewis Hamilton today, which is a shame.
I think the Mercedes is pretty good at that track.
I'm only hoping that they didn't have it on full beans.
You know what? I'm actually hoping for a Ferrari win.
That, my good friend, is not happening.
No, you don't think so?
Sorry. As much and not passionate as I am about Ferrari, I don't think they've got it in them to win. Not this season. I would love it, don't get me wrong, and I so wanted them to win the British Grand Prix, but you just looked at it. Hamilton just smashed into the lead of Charles Leclerc, and it just goes to show how behind the engine Ferrari actually is. So yeah, and it's making me sad that Ferrari have not won a race since 2019. But no, it was a good effort for P2 from Charles Leclerc back then as well. Right, so Scotsman, he is going to be the one to answer the gauntlet on the fresh set of soft tyres for his second, maybe final run of Q3. If he does cock up, he has got time for another run, so he has given himself that window. So, start, finish straight now. Do you want to take the lap, Dean?
Who we're looking at?
Scotsman.
Alright, sure. Okay, so now he's gonna go down into third gear over here. I like to cut this corner just a bit so you get that extra grip. Now this corner, I always touch my wheels on the blue lines, but not too much because you don't want to validate your lap. And here just full throttle straights. This is going to be a very good overtaking point in the race tonight, especially down this braking point. Also here I like to cut the corner just a little bit to get an extra grip. You can really lose your traction out here, so we might see some people spin tonight. And this corner I had 2 battles here yesterday, so also here we can see some battles going on tonight.
A lot of side-by-side action.
Yeah, definitely. It's gonna be very risky, but I can see it happening. And here, you know, if you touch the curb on the inside of that corner, then you almost instantly spin, and yeah, that's a lap over here. I don't think it's personally the hardest track in terms of corner cutting, but it's definitely a tricky one.
Is it me, or is Scotsman delayed on his DRS then? I think he was a little bit delayed the last time, and it's invalidated! No!
Oh no!
That's him
gonna be
cooked!
safe.
That's him cooked! Right, guys, what have we got going on around the track? Everyone is out. It is time for the fight for pole position at the moment. The McLaren of Junie Vane has with a 28.6. Right, where is Chow Chow? Very interesting now. Chow Chow is going to be the first one across the line. Out of the front runners now. He's sitting in P3 at the moment. Let's hope he's up on his time. Turn 12. No, coming up. He's nice, smooth on the wheel there. I think he's on the wheel still. I hope he's on the wheel still. If not, I'll come over and slap him silly and tell him to get back on this wheel. Very nice there. Got to be with that smooth action there. Opens the DRS now. Start, finish straight. What can he do? Can he fight for the pole? Is he going to smash it? No! He sits P3. Down on his time. Sargent's going to be P2. So, hang on. What we got coming across the line now? It is another Alfa Romeo of Crosscarry. Turn 15. He's currently half a second up on his time. He's half a second up. He's going to smash it. 28.4. 28.4 there from the Alfa Romeo. What a cracking lap. I think you're saying wow. That Kachow to Div 1. I think Crosscarry needs to go to Div 1. Okay, here comes now. Biddle. Oh, he's aborted. No, 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 no. Geneviève's done. That is all she wrote. What's this boy going to do? Charlie. Oh, didn't quite see it there.
No, 9th.
9th.
I think I saw it on his wheel.
Yep, P9. Woo. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a quick look at how close these times are. 1/10 quicker Crosscarry. His teammate 3/10 under. Oof.
It's looking very close.
Looking very, very close indeed. Right. Over to the race now. And bear with me 1 second, guys. I'm just going to get a drink because my throat is dry. And yeah, I need moisture in my throat. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen, but you know, needs must. Right, okay, so someone readied up there, guys. Let's quickly now, as the guys start the formation lap, sort out the information that you are going to want for the race. Telemetry off, lap data on. Right, okay, guys, it's formation lap time, and I'm going to give you a little treat tonight. It's going to be an RSF1 Raikkonen formation lap, so we're going to start from the back. In P18, it's Astro Beast 7297 in the Aston Martin, starting P18. Fistix 957 in the Mercedes starts in 17th. Gregor's UK in the Ferrari starts in P16. Force Mineral in P15 starts in the Red Bull. And then you've got Skivid in the other Aston Martin starting in position number 14. Swizzler is the first of the Williams one. Well, this last of the Williams, second of the Williams runners, but first as we go along our way. He starts in P13. RSF Unlocker in the Ferrari starts in P12 as he warms up his tyres. David Lowface in the other Mercedes starts in P11. And in P10, it's Matty BX9427 in the Red Bull. And P9, it's Charlie 11234 in the Alpine. Looks like he's doing a bit of Kimi Raikkonen. No, he is warming up his tyres. In P8, it is XXOBXX13 in the proprietary machine of the McLaren. Scotsman 793646. I wonder if that's his phone number. Starts in P7 in the Williams. Biddle X in P6 in the Alpha Tauri. LDL Cutler in the Alpine starts in P5. And in position number 4, it's RSF1 Chow 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 in the Alfa Romeo. Johnny Vane in the proprietary machine starts in P3 of the McLaren. Sergeant Raniov starts in P2 in the Alpha Tauri. And in pole position, it's Cross Kerry 1888 in the Alfa Romeo. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That is your grid for tonight. The grid now lines up on the start line in their positions, making sure they get to the timing line right. Remember, it's a drive-through penalty for a jump start. Now, as we wait for the back of the field to get going, and we wait for the start procedure to start, are we getting underway yet, Mr. Director? Here we go, guys. It's 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. No! And Crosskerry gets a cracking start by looks of it. He is pulled away beautifully. Johnny Vane there and Sergeant O'Raniov is getting side by side there as they come into turn 1. Looks like we... Oh, no, wrong button. Looks like we're getting through nice and cleanly, guys. Oh, we got front wings. Oh, my God. That is the Lord... Mr. Cutler has been taken out. No way. And we've got an AlphaTauri and Sergeant Raniov there as well. Out. And a Ferrari of RSF Lockett is out as well. What an incident, guys. We have got a full safety car already.
Oh. Wow. We got Grace with a penalty and Bile with a penalty. 5, 6 and 10 seconds.
That is definitely going to ruin strategies for them. They will have to serve the 5 seconds each in the pit. And one of them, if they're doing a one-stop, will carry that to the end of the race. And excuse me, I am a little bit peckish at the moment. So I have a little pack of mini cheddars. So I'm going to nibble on these. For a cheesy sensation.
Well,
and this is no
have to tell you.
And this is not for advertising rights either. Sorry.
I also got some snacks.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my dad came upstairs. He gave me some snacks, but quietly eating them. So
and what
don't disturb anybody.
What sort of culinary delights do you have for your stream tonight, good sir?
Well, I don't know what it is. It's kind of like cheese with like a little crust around it.
Cheese
then
with a
you
little
fry
crust around it and fry it?
Yeah.
Oh! Is it like a mozzarella dipper?
Yeah, kind of, but like with cheddar.
Okay, cool. Cheese bites.
Yeah.
Cheesy bites. Are they all nice and warm in the middle still as well?
No, not really, because I got them at like beginning of Q3.
Ah! So. Unlucky. It's nice. It's nice when the cheese is all still going. Sorry, guys, we are running off a bit context here, but you know, we're behind a safety car. What else have we got to watch? So, all 10 viewers of you at the moment. Come on, tell your friends. FPRL. RS1 Raikkonen streaming, and I've got my good friend Dean with me, and we're talking about culinary snacks that we're having. Okay, right, so, nothing much happening, all single file, no events, well, I've not seen any more penalties accumulate. Right, let's have a quick look at the winners and losers of the start, shall we? Well, I'd say the biggest loser there is Mr. Cutler, because obviously he's lost 13 places and retired. But currently running, the biggest loser is Sergeant Raniov. 12 positions lost. What happened to him at the start? We did catch a little bit of it of when the retirement of Cutler, as we were looking back to see if everyone got through turn 1 beautifully, but unfortunate so. And looks like Gregors has just picked up a penalty there.
Yeah, he got a 10-second from the start, but he took away 5. I think he pitted.
Okay, but then look at this, Fish Sticks and Astro Beast, biggest profiteers of the turn 1 mayhem, up 7 positions, so they're fighting there with a chance of points, and maybe, well, at the moment this is anyone's race now, because basically it's the race is reset. The one thing it does do though, Charlie's been in the pits and gone on softs, so he's going to want to have to make it up the road very, very quickly.
Got Gregor's pitting? Gregor's pits, I think again. Not sure.
He's going to get rid of that penalty. He's probably going to go on the hards and get rid of the penalty. Then pray for a safety car. No, he's going to mediums. Okay, fair enough. It's gone on to medium, so...
So we have Locker saying he has not much to say, he had nowhere to go, and the people in front of him spun, and then he just hit them. So that's very unfortunate.
Where did you say that? In the Discord?
Yeah.
Oh, Locker, speak up in the blaming Twitch chat, you know, get it lively. Come on, gentlemen. Let's see some action in the chats. Okay, so Biddle is going to hold on to his penalty for a little while. He is currently on medium, so he'll serve that at a scheduled stop, no doubt, to lose as little time as possible. Hopefully, we're going to get the message very shortly saying safety car in this lap, safety car in this lap, and we should be in for a nice restart. Let's hope they get through turn 1 again nicely this time.
There we go. Safety car in.
Oh, my name's not Charlie Whiting, honestly. I'm not directing this race. Oh no, see, don't get so close to one another. You always must leave it the space. Always leave it the space. Damn fool. Okay, so Cross Kerry is going to warm up his tyres. He's keeping quite close to the safety car. Right, safety car.
He's probably going to run to the line.
He's now. See, this is what I would do. So not to the line. Now go.
Oh wow.
But he has not caught them napping. They read that move like... Oh, yes, he has, actually. 4 attempts, but they picked up the slipstream now. As here we come. Here we go. Into turn 1. Nicely done there from all those few cars there. Oh, side-by-side action there from the Alfa Romeo of Kachow and Scotsman. 2 Scotsmen racing at it. Nicely done there from the 2 fellow countrymen as they go into turn 3 now. Excellent there. Nice, clean, fair play racing there. Absolutely. As then Scotsman doesn't like that bollard and wants to add it to his wing as they now approach and come up. We've got some action here going between the AlphaTauri and the Renault Alpine of Charlie. Oh my God, guys, we've got a few bits of wide action going on here. Kachow is now looking for a move on the McLaren. Is he going to do it around the outside? Yes, he does. That's taken P2. He now can chase his race teammate.
Oh, God, dang.
But hang on, we've got the McLaren and the Williams looking. Oh my God, they're going into turn. Whoo! Lot of poo just come out then. And what happened there between Charlie, Dean?
I was looking at Charlie and he went, I think he tried to, after the chicane, he stick to the left of Biddle and then they just collided with each other.
Oh, Skivin's gone round, literally. Sorry to butt in like that, but that's him dropped down between him and Gregors.
Very lucky that Biddle is still in this race and a Red Bull got hit as well. So take a look, Red Bull with no wing. Doesn't look like it, but...
You mean the AlphaTauri?
No. Red Bull, one of the Red Bulls absolutely destroyed Charlie.
Oh, no.
But doesn't seem that they have any damage, so...
Okay, now, we could be in for a little bit of an interesting scenario here, ladies and gentlemen. Because, at the moment, Alfa Romeo running P1, P2. Is their team orders? Is one going to back off? Or is one going to be the wingman? Guys, is Kachow a full-time driver in Div 2? Or is he just reserving tonight?
I think he was reserving tonight, actually.
Okay. So he may not even care. So we've got... Oh, Astro Beast is not having fun there by the looks of it. Okay, so we have got a little bit of action there. Not really, not much overtake. Skivid and Astro Beast. Skivid and Astro Beast. Seem like they are your two comedy shows for tonight by the looks of it, ladies and gentlemen, by their spinning actions. And there goes Astro Beast. That's an interesting line. He's taken the esports line. Yeah, sorry. Okay, so force.
Oh, another spin for Astro.
Wow, fastest laps coming in there, thick and fast there. But we've got Force from Newer on the back of Swizzler. Now DRS is switched on. This is where it counts now because Kachow has managed to pull in to half a second of his teammate. He's going to have the DRS on his teammate. So, is he going to fly off to the distance? He's going to need to now because that's a 3-second time penalty for him. Mind the track limits, good sir. Mind them track limits. Right, okay, so here we go. First DRS overtake of the session, guys. Gaining. Not close enough, but he's closed in. Can he pick up the slipstream coming into turn 10? Gets a good exit out of turn 9. Keeps the car there. Good uses ERS. Let's turn on his telemetry and find out if he's using his battery. No, he's not. Scotsman. Oh my God, look how close these two are. Battling into team battling. This is what you want to see. Who is the alpha of the Alfa Romeos? Is it Kachow? Or is it Cross Kerry? They are so close to one another. Here we go. Look at the exit he gets now out of the last corner. Here we go. Opens up his DRS. Frontline speed! As he comes down and splashes past his teammate. What a move! Excuse me. I've got a bit of mini cheddar come back up as I was like frontline speed. This is why you shouldn't commentate neat, ladies and gentlemen. It's a choking hazard. So there we go. That is Kachow into P1 at the moment. But this is where Cross Kerry can snap back. Because he's now got the DRS at the back straight. Has Cross Kerry? Oh, and he's got the battery to answer to his teammate as well. Here we go. He's gaining into turn 10. Is he going to back out of it? Yes, he does. He thinks better of it. But he's got to think of a McLaren who's not going to be so courteous to his team as he was to his teammate. Gregors and Matty changing position. What's happened to Gregors? Oh. Looks like Matty's taking the scenic route. No? Yeah. Right, okay, so what we've got, are you seeing much action out there as well? And look at the move on Scotsman just pulled there. But then Jenny Vane's going to pull back, is he? No, he's going to have to tuck in behind the Williams. Sorry though, I was asking a question and had to cut in.
Well, I see a battle between Fish Sticks and Sargent. The Sargent got a 3-second penalty. Going in the pits right now, Sargent. Right,
okay, so that he is going for the undercut, fair enough. But we have still got Junie Vane and Scotsman fighting for P3. And obviously we've got the inter-team battle of the Alfa Romeos going for P1. It's going to be interesting to see of what this is going to produce. Tension could be made here, or it could be the start of a beautiful friendship between teammates, if they become teammates, that is. I'm speaking out of turn maybe, I don't know. But here we go, there's Crosscarry having a look. No, he's just sticking in there with his teammate. He's not pushing him too hard by the looks of it. So, yeah, he laid off the ERS there, but he gets on it now just to keep up with him as Kachow got such a better exit out of turn 9. Doesn't want to lose the DRS of his teammate. Just want to pull away together by the looks of it. Little side-by-side racing, you know, holding hands with one another. But Junie Vane and Scotsman coming into turn 11. Still status quo there from them two drivers. And then we've got Swizzler now on force maneuver. Nope. Still status quo there. Matty and Fish Sticks as well. Still status quo there. So it'll be follow each other until we get to the next overtaking. So we've got Sergeant Raniov and OB now fighting one another. Can he be positioned into turn 10? No, doesn't look like he can get it done. Carries the speed in. Oh, Sergeant now. Looks like he's having a few connection issues as well. Or is it might be just my screen? I don't know. Okay, I'm not assuming. Right, okay.
Not looking good for Alpha right now, for AlphaTauri.
No, it doesn't look right for the AlphaTauri boys, does it at all? However, the Alfa Romeo boys must be laughing their socks off right now. They are in control of this race, but Scotsman has pulled back DRS on Crosscarry, and he's going to be wanting to fight in the mix for the win here. By the way, this also is bringing up Junie Vane up with him as well. I don't want it wrong, I don't want it now. Okay. I'll read that in a second, my friend out there, Jedi Master, Florian, because I'm just a little bit distracted at the moment. Have you just Xboxed me the same message?
No, I Xboxed you the clip from Charlie, so maybe if there's a safety car later, you can watch it.
Oh, okay. Fair
See
enough.
what happened in the back.
Okay. So Scotsman is right there. Matty's got a 3-second time penalty. Oh, this is a battle for the lead, guys. 4 cars, right, fighting for the win. We're on lap 10. We've got 17 laps of this race still yet to come. Pit stops, safety cars, anything could be happening. And Kachow! He's got another 3-second time penalty. Chow! Don't turn into Brundle.
It's going to be vital for the end of the race.
Indeed, and you can't serve them in the pit lane. Here we go. Scotsman, he's using that button. He's using his DRS, but he can't get past the Alfa Romeo because the Alfa Romeo's got his DRS friend in front of him, his teammate, pulling him along. And all this is doing for Crosscarry, for Scotsman, and for Junie Vane is destroying their tyres in the dirty air. Okay, so we have still got battling going on, ladies and gentlemen.
Whoa.
Whoa, and that Scotsman, he's going for the undercut. Oh, Astro Beast there, got a 3-second time penalty. Did panic for Scotsman for a little bit though. Right, how powerful is the undercut? And what's he going on to? Dean, it'd be interesting if you can keep an eye on Scotsman's delta and see how and what tyres he comes out on, because this is going to be the information that all the drivers want.
He's on hard right now, so
right now, okay. So if you just, I think if you put your deltas into gap to leader, and then you'll be able to see like the time and how much he cuts into the gap. Then, okay.
Alright, he is now 23 seconds behind the leader.
23 seconds behind the leader. Okay.
Yeah. I'll keep that updated.
Keep this updated, sir, because this is going to be proven to be powerful. Now, Cross Carrier has overtaken his teammate there. Unfortunately, the race screen didn't show it too good. But then has Kachow used all the goodies up in his tyres, because he has now got the McLaren of Junie Vane right behind him. So he's going to have to play a key force into this. Oh my god, they're going side by side into turn 12 now. Don't be silly, guys. Turn 12 is not a place for it. Turn 13 perhaps, if you can carry speed through. But just wait until the DRS straight, my friend. And Kachow is in the box, and so is Junie Vane. What's the gap, Dean?
The gap's currently 22.5.
22.5 seconds. Have these guys got enough? And I don't know if Junie Vane had got a few bit of damage there, because as he came into the box, he did get a little clip of damage there. Well, no, he didn't get any damage. And now here we go. Kachow with his pit stop gets jumped by. No, he's just out in front of the McLaren. Status quo between the guys.
There comes Scotsman right now on the start finish. What is he gonna do? It's gonna be very exciting. There he goes.
He's jumped him. He is absolutely jumped him.
Making the right call.
And he's gained a second over Kachow. So what's his gap to Cross Kerry?
22.
22 seconds still.
Yep.
Okay, that will be interesting to see what he does. Cross Kerry has got to give the best in-lap of his life. Use all that battery. Don't care about it. What can you do, my friend? And we've got Matty going into third there, taking it off his teammate Force Manure. That would have been, I imagine, an easy overtake maybe, but Force Manure is staying out of the dirty air. Oh, we've got action going anywhere. Here's Locker and Johnny... Not Locker, Kachow and Junie Vane.
So there goes Cross Curry. 22.7 seconds between Scotsman and Cross Curry.
22.7 seconds. Jesus Christ. Right, what's Manure going to do? Manure's got to come into the pits as well, surely. Oh no! David's got a penalty. Let's see what he can do. Where's Cross Kerry?
He's exiting now.
Exiting now. Has he done enough to keep ahead of him? Well, can Scotsman jump him?
There goes Scotsman.
Oh my god, it's going to be close!
Whoa, that's beautiful.
And the advantage now, Scotsman's tyres are at peak temperatures. Cross Kerry has still got to get used to him. Won't be quite switched on yet. You can see Cross Kerry, he's got to warm up those tyres. Kachow though, he might have a chance here to get past his teammate, but I think he's used a lot of his battery defending from Junie Vane there. Junie Vane. But Junie Vane's being very conservative with his ERS button there. Not too bad, they're over 50% in the tank. Scotsman now going to be under pressure from Cross Kerry. Scotsman is the net leader of this race. He has played the strategy hand down beautifully. Oh, hang on.
I'm going to see the warnings these guys got.
Sergeant is now overtaken Swizzler for P9. Gets the move done, but Swizzler comes back on the outside of turn 10. Nice bit of battling there from the two drivers. Very nice moving. Right, okay. That's the other two guys, fish sticks. And oh, here we go, guys. Johnny Vane. Oh, go. What do I see here? Oh, God. It's the four-way scrap again for the lead of the race. Oh, hang on. What was that gone round? No, I thought I saw a spinning Renault then, but I must be seeing things. We've got a spinning Ferrari though, but hang on, we have got a move being lined up here surely. Here we go, Kachow and his teammate, he goes past his teammate, no questions asked, thank you very much, I'm having P1. But, has that put him at risk and in danger? His teammate, I mean, in danger of the McLaren. Can the McLaren get past before turn 10? The answer is no, it cannot. As now, OB is trying to have a look on the inside of fish sticks. He's on the rubber, on the softer rubber, but they are 10 laps old. So fish sticks shouldn't have too much of a problem to battle that off. But we've got Swizzler now on the back of Force Manure and has dragged along with him Sergeant Ranulph as well. So Sergeant Ranulph's earlier call to hards through no 3-second time penalty for Swizzler as well. No fault of his own. Obviously got that incident in turn 1 there. He's now starting to claw his way back up. He's currently sitting in P9. But he's just chipping away at the grid at the moment by the looks of it. Dino AlphaTauri, but hang on, Johnny Vane, I'm sorry, I will let you talk about penalties in a moment, but Johnny Vane is getting very, very close to the back of that Alfa Romeo. He's going to want to get past now, because if he's got the pace to pull away and get the win, but he gets a poor exit out of turn 7 now. Not going to be able to do the move. Okay, talk about penalties, my good friend.
Okay, so we have Cross Curry with no warnings yet, and Scotsman with 2 warnings, so...
Oh!
It'll be exciting.
The same thing happened to me yesterday in the AlphaTauri, and it's that corner as well.
Oh.
Full-blown safety car. Now, this could work beautifully for OB. Where is he?
P10.
P10. He's on 11 lap mediums. Box in. Put on another set of mediums to go to the end of the race because he started on softs, I do believe.
So we got Kachow in the pits. I wonder if Cross Curry will go in then. Yep, also goes in. Juno goes in. Scotsman stays out.
Wow.
David stays out. Maddie stays out. Force Manure stays out. Swizzler goes in. Then we got Fish Stick stays out. XXOB goes in. Gregors goes in. And yeah, then Squibbit and Bido are a bit at the back, so...
Okay, right, whilst we're on the safety car, let's have a quick look at what happened between at the back of the grid at the start of that lap. Right, so let's bring this up now. Right, buffering. Lap 4 this is, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, that's a dangerous line now. Oh! Whoa! Oh, all I can say is that was carnage.
Yeah.
Interesting there to see. Right, so safety car formation. Scotsman looking beautiful there, sitting in P1. No penalties. Tyres are in good nick. He's not going to have too much threat from David and Matty on hard tyres. The one to look out for, though, is Kachow. He's boxed in for a set of fresh mediums, come out in P4. His teammate, however, Crosscarry, has called it a little bit later, gone in the lap later, and dropped down to P8. That could be a big tactical error there from the Alfa Romeo garage. Right, so there's something from Jedi Master Florian 67 there gone into the Twitch stream. I don't know what the message is trying to say, or anything like that, but I will read it out for everyone. Can you say, I think, can you see by the dawn of early night light what so proudly we hear? So basically, it's something to do with the Afghanistan crisis, to be fair, and that lot, and so, yeah. And I might be guessing, because he's on about the flag being the Star Spangled Banner, he might be American. So, we're British, we know things aren't going right there, but let's not talk about it. We're here to talk about Formula 1. We're here to talk about league racing. And right now, recap of the race as we can now. I'll enter the intermission screen and get back into the live screen so I can see everything on track. You've got Scotsman currently leading the race, but Kachow is now in P2 on fresh mediums. Something must have happened to Force Manure and Fish Sticks for Kachow to get back up into second. And then we've got Fish Sticks in fourth. Johnny Vane in P5, Crosscarry P6, Swisser in 7th, OB in 8th, Skiven in 9th, Greg is in 10th on soft tyres. Ooh, 10 laps on softs, going to be a tough feat. If you can do it, hats off. Matty in P11, David Lowface in P12, and Biddle in P13. Time so far, that horrific crash from Sergeant Raniov. Astro Beast, Charlie 11234, RSF from Locke at the start, and LOL or LDL Cutler on lap 1 as well. This is going to be an interesting safety car restart.
Yep.
Right, pundits. Well, that's late. Safety car coming in this lap. Are we going to get another one? Are we going to get a good restart? And who you got down for Swedish DNF? Any reason why, Sergeant? Right, here we go. Restart there. Scotsman's caught them napping. Or Scotsman and Kachow have caught them napping. 1.2 seconds between P2 and P3. And as Kachow now on the softer compound tyres, he's going to home in. Oh, he's got another penalty. That's 9 seconds.
Wow. That's going to be very good for Scotsman, of course.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Scotsman can now kick back into cruise control and take it easy. Oh wow, look at the Red Bull here, being very optimistic, trying to get on the outside of that Ferrari there, but whoa! That was very good driving there from the racers there, not to cause an absolute entanglement, but Greg is there, gets a 3-second time penalty. Here we go guys, we're back in grid. Oh my god, they're side by side!
Another AlphaTauri in the same spot.
But this time he didn't,
Oh, luckily he did not DNF.
Yeah. Luckily. I don't think the AlphaTauris are happy on that corner. Mine wasn't. It's clearly. But then here we go. Oh, hang on. Did I just miss a pass? Cross carriers passed. Oh my god, they're side by side at turn 11. What battling have we got going on here, ladies and gentlemen? I'm sorry, Skiven and David Lowface, but this is up 5 up the grid, and we have got an epic battle here. Cross Carry and Johnny Vane, and also Fish Sticks as well in the mix as well. Oh my days, and look at that. Scotsman. Oh, sorry, Scotsman and Kachow. I must have missed that one. Kachow goes fastest now. Now, what Kachow's got to do is absolutely hustle and absolutely fly away. As Cross Kerry now is going to look for a move as it goes hard and late on the brakes in the harder compound on the Mercedes. It's going to reel him in as the exit. Look at the difference between the traction zones, Dean.
Definitely. I mean, this battle is absolutely great, but it is good for Scotsman since the battle over here is kind of keeping Cross Kerry in the middle.
Oh no! Where?
Spun where the AlphaTauri is.
Yeah.
This is. So all Scotsman's got to do now is keep force maneuver behind him, and of course force maneuver with the 6-second penalty.
What a move from OB there on the inside of Smith's line. He's absolutely going hammer and tongs for it down the second part of the straight now. He's using his battery. He wants to get ahead of that Williams. And in we go. We've got the Red Bull as well. Look on the back. Is that Red Bull? No, it's a Ferrari. That's a Williams. Oh, contact there from the Williams and Ferrari there in turn 11. And there we go. We've got fish sticks and Cross Kerry exchanging positions now. Oh my God, Cross Kerry. That's the esports line around turn 13. That's a very interesting move there from the Mercedes driver. Will he give the position back? Surely got to. Yes, he does. He knows that was a little bit of a naughty move there and drops back a position there. But that move being back has put him under pressure from Johnny Vane. Johnny Vane's going to use his DRS, but then his teammate of OB's got slipstream on them both. Whoa. They're going free wide into turn 1. Oh my God, free wide! Oh, how did they get through that cleanly?
Wow.
Oh, and Johnny Voon is got a 3-second top play. Kachow. Question. What generation of Xbox One do you have? Okay, and then we've got David Lowface. So, okay, so that was some very interesting racing there, guys, from the guys. But here we go. Fish sticks and OB. There, right here. Oh, what a great mouse. Johnny Voon, sorry. 3-second time penalty there for Biddle with multiple warnings. And I guess that is from track extensions. But we have got here a cracking battle. Oh, we've got battle for P5. Oh my God, the McLaren's gone round and the Ferrari sneaking in. Can the Williams sneak in on it as well? Yes, it can. Johnny Vane has dropped back to P8. So what's Cross Kerry doing? Cross Kerry is currently holding off the back of the McLaren. So as these two are scrapping, force maneuver is 3 seconds down the road from, or nearly 4 seconds down the road from Scotsman. Scotsman is in absolute control of this race right now. It's his race to lose, but a safety car can ruin it. We could get a late safety car. I hope we don't. It's been a cracking race so far. OB and the McLaren Alfa Romeo absolutely giving it hammer and tongs to each other, but they're keeping it good and they're keeping it fair. Smisler as well is coming onto the back of Gregor's. Gregor's tyres will start to be wearing off now, whereas these medium tyres switching on. They'll be in the prime of their life. Right, OB, DRS assisted now, coming up the back straight. Look at the difference in speed. What a wow. No. Oh, it's so close. He was going to do the move, but decided not to. He's going to have the slipstream. Is he going to stick behind him for turn 10? Round the outside. Bit of contact. Rubbin's racing though. Rubbin is racing. A little love tap between the two. These two are so close. Look at that. That McLaren is so much faster. But the Alfa Romeo is putting his car all in the right places at the right time. He is defending for his life. ERS is pretty much even Stevens, although the upper hand does go to XOB because now he's squeezing it a little bit to gain in with the DRS. Coming in, he's gaining turn 1. Cross Kerry sticks to the racing line, cuts the inside turn line. He keeps it, not a move on the inside. Great move there from the McLaren. Watch Gregors do it now. On the back of fish sticks. Five laps left of this race. And yet this race is far from over.
So for now we have Force Minute with a 9-second penalty, Obi with a 6. As there's contact between Gregors and fish sticks. 3 seconds for Gregors, 6 seconds for Swizzler, 6 seconds for Swift, 6 seconds for Juno, and 3 seconds for Bido.
Wow. But then look at this as well. Look at OB homing in on Force Manure. And at the same time, this is helping Cross Carry now. Because if Cross Carry's wise, stick behind him, stick in the DRS, harvest your battery. And then make a move later on to the race, because what's happening here, OB is trying to catch up with Force Manure to get place on track position, because I think are them two even Stevens on penalties?
No, Force Manure has 9 and OB has 6.
Right, okay. So as the status quo stands right now, he would take the position off of Force Manure. But yep. Obviously, everyone wants to do the position on track. It's a standard practice, it's a standard thing. It's what we all want. We want to do it on track, not through penalties. It is a win, but it's like a half win. But it's just so much better. But we have got Gregors and fish sticks right on each other now. And also, right, okay, we're going to watch Cross Carry. We're going to watch OB as he not using his ERS now. He's just holding it on the ERS. Force Manure's got a little bit in the bank to respond as he comes down as whoa! He uses the Honda, the Red Bull Honda as a brake. The Red Bull takes a defensive line coming through turn 10. He's going to have to hold it. Oh, it gets a time penalty.
Oh no!
On the inside of turn 11. Whoa! What a move! But then Force Manure's going to come back at turn 11. But thinks better of it. Right. Cross Carry needs to get past Force Manure fast.
Definitely.
DRS on him. Holmes in on him a little bit more. We've got Greg's and fish sticks. Greg's tyres must be absolutely dead by now on them soft tyres. He's got to be fighting because Swizzler surely is going to have a tyre advantage. Massive tyre advantage. And home in on it. But still, Greg's is right there with the Mercedes. Johnny Vane there going with the fastest lap there, but he's in P10, so it's going to double his points haul for him. As Cross Carry uses his DRS, but don't use his ERS. He's saving it. It's a fight for P2 by the looks of it. Cross Carry now is coming onto the back of Force Manure as they come through turn 10 now. Crikey guys, this is going to be an epic end to the race because penalties is going to be key. Now, fish sticks and Gregors. David Lowface. Fish sticks has still got the 2 behind him. Now you can see Gregors there starting to struggle on them soft tyres to keep up out of the traction zones with the Mercedes. The Mercedes are now pulling away from him slightly. Right, Cross Carry now onto Force Manure. Can Cross Carry get the move done within the next couple of laps to get home in on P2? If P2 homes in or keeps this up, he could steal a second place. Scotsman's gone off down the road. He's 5 seconds ahead. He's steamed off.
He just has to focus and not make any mistakes.
As a certain engineer would say, keep your head down, stick to plan, stick to the plan, stick to the plan. Here we go, forced manure has overtaken now. Do apologise guys, we have missed that overtake. We have got forced manure now in P4 and cross carry in P3. Now he needs to pull away, get away from that Red Bull and home in on the McLaren. Don't lose. He's got 9 seconds, the McLaren, hasn't he?
Yes.
Right, don't lose 7 further seconds. Just hold your position there, my friend, and P2 is yours. Now, obviously, unless you've got the pace to overtake it on track. Right, okay, guys, we have got a cracking end. Last 2 laps of the race. Now people are going to start thinking, I've got to throw it in, I've got to put it in, I've got to get it done, I've got to get this job done, I've got to get points for my team. Ferrari currently running P6 there, the only Ferrari. Oh, and the OB's there, but no, that's 12 seconds now. That is going to drop him back. Let me work this one out. He could go back to like P8.
Yeah. And so does force manure also. You go at the back.
And there's the McLaren there with another time penalty. Oh, this isn't looking good, but hang on, we've got force manure across carry. Force manure has not given up on that position. He wants to get P3 on track. He wants to cross the line in 3rd place by the looks of it, which I'm happy about, because that means we get some battle in and we get some action. But he's now coming around the last sector. He hasn't had much camera time lately because he's literally been left to dawdle at his own pace kind of thing, or tootle along. Not so I wouldn't say dawdle, my apologies. Tootle along at his own pace. Gone out for a nice Sunday relaxing drive. 5.9 seconds ahead of everyone else.
So I didn't notice it, but we got Scotsman getting a 3-second penalty. But as I said, he already had 2 warnings, so...
Yeah, but he's going to keep the win.
Definitely.
Oh, yeah, he is, actually. Yeah, he is, because cross carry's too far back. My mind was getting a little bit vacant then. But yeah, to be fair, he hasn't had much camera time. He's controlled it. He called an excellent strategy call. Undercutting both Alfa Romeos for the lead. And then just decided to keep out at the safety car. Him and Kachow nailed the safety car. They were having a good battle between the two, and then it just looked like Kachow lost it at turn 7, which has caught a few people out. I don't know what it is. I think just the tyres might slightly just overheat, and they just go away from you, and that is all you can say about it. But oof. Was there another time penalty as well. Oof, time penalties. Gregors is still on the back of that Mercedes. Jesus Christ, my friend, how have you taken your softs 11 laps and still sticking with a car that tyres should be so much better right now? But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. He's coming across the line. He takes the checkered flag. He's given the pit lane the fists up. He's taken the win. It's Scotsman 793646 in the Williams. Behind him. Across the line in second, but he's not going to get it. Cross carry takes second.
Fish sticks
takes
there
third.
we go.
Greg is in 4th. OB in 5th. Force Manure in 6th. Swizzler in 7th. David Lowface, he's going to take 7th. Skivid 9th, and Johnny Voon is going to be 10th. And then, unfortunately, the AlphaTauri driver of Biddle finishes P11 and the first one out of the points. But is he going to steal the fastest lap on the last lap, so no one can benefit from the extra point? Here's an old school time classic, ladies and gentlemen. Tangy Toms. Do you remember them British kids? And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That is Biddle now crossing the line. But let's give a round of applause to our race winner, Mr. Scotsman. He absolutely called it. He nailed it. And
It's beautiful.
absolutely beautiful race. And Fishsticks get driver of the day according to the game. Thank you very much, sir, for following. There we go, there's Mr. Scotsman taking his winner's trophy. Well deserved. And now it's time for the champagne! And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That is your race result this evening. Scotsman takes the win. Cross Kerry in second. Fishsticks in third. Greggs in fourth. OB in fifth. Force Muir in sixth. David Lowface in seventh. Swizzler in eighth. Skibbit in ninth. And the last of the point scorers is Johnny Vane in P10. And Biddle did get the fastest lap on the last lap. So no point will be scored there for that person. First of the DNFs is Matty B in 12th, Arisa Kratau in 13th, Sergeant Ranyoff in 14th, 15th is Astro Beast, and 16th is Charlie 11234, Arisa Locker in 17th, and LDL Cutler in 18th of the DNFs.
Guys, it's not got the bit for me to tick.
You don't need to because I do it from the PC, my friend, so it's automatically included.
Oh. Going up in the world. Yeah.
Just, it's an easier transition as well through the PC, I think. Just so much easier to stream and do so much more things with it.
It looks at. I noticed that you did, because when I was driving the last scene, you did in the replay. That was cool.
Yeah?
On the replay, what happened, that was pretty smart.
Okay, thank you very much. It's a new thing. It's going to be a big thing that I'm going to use and start using graphics as well. And did you also see the start of Q1? What I did?
No.
Okay, go watch it
I'll go back and watch it.
Okay. It does look like the drivers are taking their time to get out of the lobby, so I will have to
just quit
out of the game. And I pressed the wrong button.
Sorry, that'd be my fault.
Oh, is it you causing the delay?
Yeah, I was taking a screenshot for the standard.
Okay. Can we move along?
Yeah, I've done it, sorry.
Alright,
My
okay, there's still no countdown anyway, so it's going to be one of them ones, you know, good old Codemasters. Great game!
Looks like it.
Right then, so over to our podium sitters. So Dean, do you want to do the same as last week? You do P2 and I do P3 and P1?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so Fishsticks in the Mercedes. Not Fishsticks, he was P3, sorry?
No, it's me.
It is Fishsticks. I was right, but I thought I was wrong. Oh dear. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, about that one. This game is perfect. It has no bugs from the person on the streaming account. Yeah, of course it has no bugs. It's just us. We don't know how to play with it. Anyway, P3, eventful race. Quite a lot of action there at the start of turn 1 on lap 1. Tell us your thoughts and your views and how it all unfolded in front of you.
Well, that's the first race I've seen two cars in the air, so...
Okay.
I did, at the first crash, I had an Alpine, it looked like bouncing along in the air. And then, I think it was Razanov's crash, there was another Alpine or something bouncing along as I drove past, like on its nose, which was something. Yeah, apart from that, I mean, to pull it back from getting caught out in qualifying, yeah, P3 is pretty good. I'm pretty sure I might have had floor damage from the debris or something, because I was quite slow during the race.
Mm-hmm.
So, other than that, it's a pretty good race. Nice comeback.
Good. So, nice comeback onto the podium and everything. And we are off to Austria next round. How do you like Austria?
Not too bad actually. It's quite a fun track. Hopefully, I mean, it'll be keeping everyone close because it's a small track. So, hopefully be another good race.
Yeah, I should imagine lots of action going midfield and everything. A few DRS trains there bound to unfold during that race. But we will have to wait until next week to see it. Thank you very much, Fistix, and congratulations on your P3, and well done for the Mercedes team for getting the points in your Constructors' Championship. I'll hand you over now to Dean to interview our driver in P2.
All right, Crosscury. Well, an amazing race from you. Can you talk us through it?
Yeah, it was tough battle at the front there. It was just more DRS train. Definitely happy enough there I got pole. I didn't think I had the pace. I definitely thought Randolph and Kachow were going to pit me to it. But as it says, just DRS train, couldn't get away. So we decided to swap the positions with Kachow. He felt like he was a bit quicker and just didn't turn out to be. So we decided to swap them back again. I just couldn't get away from anything. So it was just more defending, really, than anything in that race.
Well, yeah, and how about the pit stop? Because I believe Kachow went in front of you. Do you think if you stayed out, you could have battled with Scotsman?
Yeah, definitely. That's the one thing I have to take away from this race. Definitely think I made the wrong decision there, having to drop back from the teammate, so I don't get held up in the pits, and I think that's what's cost me as well. So that's cost me about 5-6 seconds just doing that alone. But I think if I had rerun the race, definitely would have stayed out in the hards and just done what Scotsman done, get through to the end.
Yeah, and of course, you had 0 penalties, which is very, very good. And it gave you also this great result. So congratulations to you.
Thank you, and congratulations on the other 2 podium sitters.
All right, back to you, Raikkonen.
Okie dokie. Well. The last time I do believe we were in the commentary box together was when you were crowned RSF1 Division 5 champion.
Probably, mate. Aye.
Yeah.
That's been a while.
Yeah, it has been a while. So, congratulations on the victory. Duly deserved. You absolutely nailed the strategy call with your switch over to the hards. The undercut you played absolutely diamond-like. You managed to make the jump on both Alfa Romeos there, because for a while we were thinking it's a bit touch and go. And obviously, when you probably saw Crosscarry coming out from his first stop, like side by side, it was like, has he done enough? And that, like, you obviously just had the.
That was tight.
That was very, very tight. But obviously, you had the tyres warmed up and the pace. Just send it into turn 1. Tell us your thoughts on how it unfolded for you, then, Scotsman.
I always knew I was going to go for the undercut anyway. I was just trying to stay with them. The guys they do have a bit more pace. You could see in quali. Their pace was a lot better, so the undercut was my secret weapon. And when the safety car came out, I thought, oh, right, when do I do it? Because I knew what lap I was going to do it on, and then I thought, right, now the safety cars came out, I'm not sure what lap I'm going to do it on. And I just picked my time. I seen they two just kept going, and I thought, no. And I just done the pit, went for the undercut, passed Kachow on the next lap, and then passed Crosscarry on the one after that. And like, I had a big cheesy grin on my face. And I could hear you commentating, but it comes through maybe like 20 seconds later, and I could hear you, is he going to do it? And I'm like, I've effing done it. So, yeah. It was good. And then I was like a couple of laps in, I had Kachow sniffing right up the back of me, and he was faster. And I thought, I'm not going to use my ERS or anything like that. I'll just save that for when I need it. Mm-hmm. And then I actually spun off on the turn 1, turn 2. That's what put me back into like 4th place or something. Oof. And then luckily that safety car came out, and I was in 2 minds whether to go in and do what the guys done. And I just thought, you know what? I'll try and stick out with the hards, because I knew the hards were going to last. Wasn't too sure if the mediums would last the rest of the race. And when the race restarted again, I thought, nah, they can go to the end, no problem. So I just had to try and keep the head down and just keep going.
Yeah,
I was
because
quite lucky.
for a while I was obviously thinking, because Kachow was behind you on mediums after the second safety car, and like I was like, has he got, can Kachow get past you in that line? And also, whilst we're here and talk about this incident as well, I do just want to have a quick look at the crash there and let the viewers see the point of view that you saw as well, because it was just unfortunate.
This
how
is
we
a beauty.
just lost it. Right, okay, right. Let's have a look now. So.
R.I.P. Kachow.
Right, okay, so he's in the lead as we see there from perspective. Literally, he's carrying the speed through. He just goes from him. Whoa! That is so unfortunate from him there. Wow.
Absolutely. Like, as soon as that happened, the only thing I was thinking is, don't collect me as you bounce back onto the track.
Self-preservation, eh?
So,
Self-preservation.
don't touch me.
Don't touch me there. That's your no square.
And then once I seen that I was like 5, 6, 7 seconds in front, I thought, just do your thing. Just don't push it. And then I nearly went off turn 1, turn 2 again, but it was just a slight correction, back on track, and I just cruised from there really. I think if the other guys had have stayed out on the hards, I reckon they might have beat me. And I got a 3-second penalty, but that was, do you know what, I wasn't even pushing. I just maybe looked up at the time or something like that and just took my eye off the road, and got the 3-second penalty, which
so what about
still wasn't bothered about.
What about the 2 warnings before that then? Was that your eyes off the road, or?
No, the 2 warnings, I think I was pushing. I was trying to just get that little bit extra out the track. but the last one wasn't. I was driving along thinking, right, you'll no get a penalty because you're just going to keep it in the road and just drive normal. And then I just took my eyes off the road for that last one. But definitely the first 2, I was pushing it.
Wow, but no. Okay, fair enough. And also, it's lucky this time it didn't cost you on your podium, did it?
Yeah. You actually even got to rub that in. That's like 2-3 years ago.
Hey, look, I still
Right,
hold it to the I hold it to the record. It's not my fault you put me in tier 1, so we can't relive the moment.
Let's get this straight, everybody, right? In FPRL, in RSF1, it was my first season. Raikkonen was behind me. USA. Now imagine this. I'm going for my first podium. It was 3rd place. Going for the first one, thinking yes, and I get penalties. I got 6 seconds, and you had 3 seconds, I think.
Yeah.
And we crossed the line, and you beat me by. It wasn't even a second, or that was it?
No, it wasn't.
Like tenths, and I was like effing raging. I was like, stuff that. So he's never let me live it down, ever.
But you'd be the same.
Ever.
I'm sure if the shoe was on the other foot, you would be. It's like, oh yeah, okay, you did curve,
Yeah.
get a penalty. Don't worry, I'm sure
You
one.
just put me up to F4 in RSF1 when you went to F5. That's what it was. You just weren't wanting me to be in that same category on that year. I was flying last year's race, last year's game.
Oh, me
I thought it
too.
was quite
Well,
quick.
towards the end of season 4 in RSF1, I don't know if you followed it or anything like that. I was battling for the championship.
I've seen, I've heard everybody talking about you. Yep.
Yeah. Hey, look, I'm famous. I can't help it. Right.
Yeah.
Off to Austria next week. Now I know that's a favourite of yours.
Well, a wee bombshell. Won't be racing next week.
No.
Yeah, it's my anniversary, so we're away that night.
Can't you ask the wife to allow dispensation for this one period?
I've done that last season, mate. In fact, see when I was going out for F4 champion.
Okay.
I've done it then. So no, I can't do that again.
Fair enough, okay. So, I'm sure you are now getting ready to pour that pint of Heineken to celebrate your race victory.
Oh yeah, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm sure you will be missed on the grid next week at Austria. Anyway, it's time to wrap things up, guys. It has been an absolute pleasure bringing you this race tonight. It's been a great race to watch, great race to commentate on, and congratulations to all our guys in the podium here. Dean, have you enjoyed yourself? No problem. Well, yeah, well, like I said, it's been great to see you all. Hopefully again I'll see you soon on the stream. I will let you know, guys, if I'm back next week, obviously, and if you do want my services, you are more than welcome to have it again. Right, guys, see you all later. Until next week, remember next week it's Thursday night, 8 o'clock, Division 1, Austria. Friday night, Division 2, Austria. But until next week, guys, it's good night from FPRL, good night from Raikkonen, good night from all my comms team and the podium. See you soon.